Hi, I'm Ashley from DoragonLand. This is 26 Questions with Ashley.
Hi Ashley, thank you for taking the time to join us for this 26 questions interview today.
Thank you so much for having me with you today. And I think with not further ado, let's get started.
Sure, let's dive straight in. What was the inspiration behind the name DoragonLand and how did you come up with it?
Thank you for the interesting questions. I would like to share with you that the meaning is very fascinating. Dragonlands are strong and mysterious creatures on our planet. We're inspired by their bravery and their strength in novel and fairy stories. We would like to produce a game that player can immerse in the story and with these fascinating creatures. So basically, it's not dragon, it's DoragonLand since it's inspired by the Japanese words. It means legends, dragons. In Japan, dragons are represent of strength, justice, and protections. So we take that ideas and immerse it into our game story so you guys can inspired more by our games.
How do you imagine DoragonLand can contribute to GameFi?
DoragonLand's designed to bring blockchain technology to all aspects of life and help people recap the benefit of this innovative technology. DoragonLand was born to bring the community, including newbies, game enthusiasts, and also blockchain lovers, with highly entertaining experience while enjoying the valuable rewards of their efforts. It's really easy to play. Everyone enjoy the game, even the new gamers, but very hard to master. Players must fight against other opponents of different levels and climb to the top of the leaderboards. There will be the next level of challenge for players to conquer. Also, with the play to earn, beside the captivating gameplay, the attractive opportunity to rewards at the DOR and the NFT in-games item, which have value in both in-game and real-life beneficial for the players.
As you know, COVID-19 has a large impact in the crypto market. So how can your company and the hardworking teams maintain the project during this pandemic?
It's true that COVID-19 pandemic has a very big effect on our life, and DoragonLand, I think, is not an exception. But we quickly adapt to the new situation and feel very motivated more than ever to deliver our best work.
Is this platform suitable for crypto beginners, or does it only appeal to professional users?
So yeah, as I said before, it will be suitable for both new gamers and also the professional one. DoragonLand is a project designed for everyone. We do not limit it for professional crypto users or anyone. Up to the present, DoragonLand is backed by many big names from both professional and crypto beginners, which will help DoragonLand to reach a wider range of audience. In order to make it clear to understand, DoragonLand already published the official website, the white paper that provide useful information, both technical assistance and game story assistance for the community. Also, we have social channels like Telegrams, Twitter, Facebook, Mediums for all the updates of the news. People and all the user, all the games lover can join, and we always announce and provide guidance for the upcoming events. And for example, we will be also building the game guild, so we can teach and guide how the new player can join.
What are the main features of the project and how was it developed? Where does its core competitiveness lie, and what advantages does it have to allow it to stand out in the market?
With the recent drastic growth of NFT games, a lot of new games were born every day. However, many are not really in a good quality, I would say, or some of those projects focus more on the blockchain aspect rather than important elements in game like gameplay or artwork. We choose a different way to approach it. So yeah, as you can see, DoragonLand have very great artwork, and also we focus a lot on the game story. DoragonLand also about the gameplay, a little bit touch up. DoragonLand's gameplay is inspired by a re-owned Clash Royale, gripping 3D card online games. DoragonLand is an insanely simple yet hard to master online battle games, which will be very engaging. DoragonLand is crowned by splendid artwork produced by ThunderCloud, the most well-known 3D art studio for making world-class cinematic and graphics for games all over the world. Not to mention, of course, we need to integrate perfect blockchain technology into it. Our project is incubated by Creator Chain, one of the leading BaaS platform that guarantees the smooth blockchain integrations. Along with that, with Creator and ThunderCloud, as I mentioned before, we also have solid partners with all other leading ventures such as B2B Labs, Lucid Dreams, Hub, Tomo Change, or to mention about ACA8, NGC, many more to come, I would say.
Creating a mainstream great experience for both end users and NFT creators should be a #1 priority for NFT-based projects. Could you give examples of modifications made by DoragonLand to ensure users have a seamless and smooth experience?
DoragonLand is building plans to create ecosystem for DoragonLand where NFT creators can contribute their NFTs to the ecosystem. There will be standards for NFT creators to follow and also policy for the benefit divisions from circulations of NFTs. Each character will have their own story about them, so they would unique and fascinate the characters.
Could you tell me about the gameplay and how much fun your game will be, as this is important as the profits and profitability? Can the community give their opinion about the development of DoragonLand?
And we are inspired by the world very famous gameplay, which is Clash Royale. DoragonLand is insanely simple but yet hard to master. The games integrate elements including actions, collectible card games, and tower defense, and also the real-time strategies. DoragonLand pits players in game featuring 2 or 4 players, which is 1 vs 1 or 2 vs 2, in which the objective is to destroy the towers of the opponents. With the master tower is defeated, resulting to the instant win. To start the gameplay, player needs at least 8 cards. The playing mode will be the semi-automations, in which players will have to select cards and place them into the battlefield, and then the cards will automatically go to the opponent towers. Then that's about the gameplay. DoragonLand offers players a diverse system of activity, including card, quest, as well like in quest we have daily, weekly, and progress quest. Also, we will be having clans war, P2E, esport, and tournaments. There are no same activity to make sure that player can always enjoy our games. And as well as the community is everything for us. The update of the project will be shared to the community and their feedback will be taken as the DAO will be developed on the Q3 of 2022.
Once the product is developed, one of the main challenges seems to be adoption. What are some of the plans to stimulate adoption and build out the ecosystem around DoragonLand?
About the ecosystem, our development team has a plan to develop an ecosystem and aim to leverage this game content that can be used in other games to diversify the token utilities and increase the flexibility of the token as well as its value. DoragonLand has planned to build DoragonLand's universe where players can use their assets in different games. For example, an NFT card can be used to play in different games in the universe.
There seems to be a possibility that there is a problem with the copyright, as it is similar to the other game characters among the illustrations of DoragonLand. But I wonder if there is any problem with this copyright.
No, definitely not, because Dragon's character using in-game was crafted by ThunderCloud. They do it from scratch, so these will not face any of the copyright.
Play-to-earn game is in its infancy and current projects are only FOMO in the beginning. How can DoragonLand keep investors for a long time without switching to another newer project?
It's true that NFT games are still in infancy stage. However, DoragonLand is a long-term game project, so we aim to become one of the next domain game. We have invested so much in gameplay, graphics, as you can see. The gameplay is already well known. The artwork is already very fascinating. All over, while the blockchain aspect will be support to name our name further. That is some of our strength point. And for the NFT items will be last forever. even when the game is closed, as the investor can trade these NFT items on other platforms for the common tokens. Also, our development team has planned to develop an ecosystem, which I said before, so there will be more games to come, the mini games and other games in the universe. So the utility of NFTs items and also the tokens will be very wide in order to help us go in further ways.
Are you planning to promote your project in countries or regions where English is not good? Do you have a local community for them to better understand your project?
Right. For Dragonlance, we are delighted to receive interest from many different countries all around the world. In order to reach more non-English communities, we are in process of setting up a local community to reach wider players in this country. At this stage, we already have the communities in Japan, China, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Russia. Besides, we also have these social local channels on Telegrams, Twitter, Facebook, that update the latest news of the project for everyone to keep up.
What do you think about the boom of the NFT and DeFi association that is causing so much interest in the world? How does DoragonLand project take advantage of and exploit this reality?
The associations of NFT and DeFi is really hype nowadays. I love the evolutions of NFT ownership in gaming and its value in real life. NFT is popular trend at present, and I think it will continue to grow in the future. Dragonland is paradise for collectors to process collectibles, and players can receive NFT while minting, farming, staking, and betting on them. There are dragons and in-game items with different characteristics, with high-end artwork, and truly have value both in-game and in real life.
Smart contracts are prone to bugs. How efficient and secure is your smart contract? Have you ever been audited through external parties so that we are sure that this project is safe and good for the future of investors?
Dragonland is now fully audited by Certec, the world's leading blockchain security audit organizations. This ensures Dragonland is free from vulnerabilities and guarantees there is no risk of attacking and has no terms to determine to the users.
For Dragonland project, the illustration and game development team seems to be the most important. But I wonder how many people and how many teams are in the illustration and development team for Dragonland project?
We have 4 core teams member and with 30 talented people currently working like full-time dedicated for Dragonland's projects. They have excellent background in technology with strong passion for gaming industry, especially in GameFi projects. So let's touch up a little bit about our 4 core team, which is game development team. This consists of many young and passionate developers. The second one is the artwork design. We are partnered up with ThunderCloud. You have seen I mentioned it many times. Yes, they are our artwork studios, work very closely with us. The third one will be the blockchain team. Our project is backed by Creator Change, a leading blockchain as a service platform, and had many expert and talent developers in the field. The last but not least, is its marketing teams. We deploy an in-house team to take care of all marketing activities, and also we are partnering up with many others marketing partners. These 4 components make us a very strong team, and we will continue to update the status of Dragonlance in the future with this team.
Most investors are looking for short-term profits. They will sell the token as soon as it is listed on the exchange. So does Project Dragonland have any plans to prevent investors from selling tokens early? Do they get any benefit from holding DOR tokens?
We believe that the quality of our product is not a decisive factor that can retain investors. Although Dragonland is still a very new game to the NFT market, it can compete with other competitions, providing lots of potential in the future. Like upcoming, we have lots of news both for the marketing side and for the development team. We will be releasing the MVP very soon, and also the full game as well. For the upcoming events, upcoming developers, Dragonlance will surely let you know and will be really grow stronger and bigger in the future.
Can you tell what is the use of mana points in playing the Dragonland game? Do players have to buy mana points in order to play the game?
Mana is only used when fighting in the battle to deploy the cards. Like when you pull it up into the battlefield, you will be using the mana. only in game, in that game specifically. Each card will have the mana cost and user don't need to buy the mana points.
Which one of these aspects is important for you? 1. Increasing token price and value. 2. Empowering platform development. 3. Developing community trust. Or 4. Expanding partnership globally. And in what order?
At the moment, our focus is in-game productions. We would like to bring to our community a game with highest quality. So I believe that developing a qualified product is the best strategy we can attract and keep the gamers and investors stay along with the project. And eventually, the new partnership will come up as well. So that is our top priority for now.
What are the major achievements of the project and what milestones are planned in the upcoming months or years? While you build your project, do you take into account community feedback and demands and try to implement them?
If you have chance, please go through our roadmap. We are running very wise and clear for the roadmap until Q4 of 2022 already. So some of the highlight would like to pinpoint is that on November 18, our very first chess selling box have been released. And with a total of 4,000 boxes have been sold out in short amount of time, which has successfully launched the IDO on both platforms, which is Coinstarter and Oxful as well. And the price have been 10x, and it still remains very stable for now. For the upcoming steps, the MVB, which is the beta test version, will be releasing on just within December, middle of December, and full game functions will be releasing by the end of January next year. And community, of course, this means a lot since they are ones who use the products. The update of the projects will be shared to the community, and the feedback we're happy to take it, and further adjustments in roadmap will be further taken on.
Where can we buy this token? Is this available on exchanges yet?
Yes, I'm very excited to share that your token already been listed on PancakeSwap. So if you're interested, please go and check it out.
Okay, last question. Can you tell us the basic requirements needed for playing the DoragonLand game? Like character cards, etc. Can we still play the game if we miss some of the cards or troops?
The players need 8 playable cards to start playing the games, and it should be included with dragons, spells, and buildings. These are the 3 must components to join the games.
All right, thank you, Ashley, for answering 20 questions from the community. Now it's your turn to ask our fans 6 questions. Do you have the 6 questions ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, let's hear it from you.
All right, let's start. We have 6 questions. The first one, what are the reality levels of DoragonLand's NFTs? Second, what are the in-game quest system of DoragonLand? Third one, what is the total supply of DOR tokens? Fourth, how many chess boxes were sold in DoragonLand's first sales batch? Fifth, on which platform did DoragonLand launch its IDO? And the last one, what is the DOR token's public sale price?
Awesome session. Thank you for the questions. We hope you guys liked the interview session with Ashley. For fans whose questions are selected, please claim your rewards as per instructions in the description box below. And for those who want to participate and win extra USDT, simply answer the 6 questions that Ashley had asked. Comment your answers in the comment section below and we will pick 6 lucky winners. Thank you once again for coming onto our show, Ashley. Till the next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.